Okay, so this is just a little test. Somebody tell me if you can hear my voice. Hello, hello, hello. This is a test, this is a test. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You are listening to Charlie Ryan, The War Minstrel, and Pierrot the Acid Clown. Tiny, that's not very helpful, fella. Yes, this is what I really sound like. Send them back, send them back. Thank you, Jen. Says you got me a coffee. Now I can see the mic picking up my breath. So please, somebody give me some. Excellent. Somebody finally with some advice here. Yep, hearing you loud and clear. Brilliant. Thank you very much. I've managed to pull all the levels down on the mixer and yeah, upped it a bit on the compressor. We're still hitting levels here. It looks like it's perfect. EQ off before 100 hertz. Tiny, what does that mean in layman's terms? EQ off before 100 hertz. Where am I looking on that, fella? So yeah, just a little test. You're listening to Charlie Ryan, The War Minstrel, and myself. I've just got the masters back for the album, so that's available. Or will be available pretty soon. Jacob's in the place, Benjamin's in the place. I'm hoping you can all hear me. Armando's in the place. Shameless plug for the album, really, and the new test on the mics. Well, we'll play Jacob's track next then. Say something with your mic. I said I'll place the mic below your chin. Somewhere like that. 1, 2, 1, 2. Glenn, still taking submissions? No. But yes, the new submissions go up on Monday. URL 2.5, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, literally just to test to see how this works. If it works. And a shameless plug for the album. The album's come back from master. So yeah, it will be announced. After that, it will be hopefully just the first of all. Somebody please give me some feedback on the So Glenn, yeah, look out for the post on Monday and submit again. Are you getting any feedback from the tracks at all? That's pointing at me and turned up a bit. It doesn't look like it's picking up anything. Baseline here is epic. What's it made of? Well, it started off as an Ableton project, and then we gave it to Charlie Ryan, and then Charlie Ryan funked up his own little way. Killed music, okay. There we go, music is killed. Tiny, how is that now? So, Tiny, you are obviously a tech engineer this evening. You can't be heard at all now. Oh, well, that is a shame. Yeah, I reckon the mics have got to be pretty close to there to be picking up, if I'm honest. And let's play Jacob's track now, just for a little bit of variation on the sounds. This is now Jacob's track. I still think we're going to get interference on that one. Just turn it down a bit. So Tiny, I killed the music. How was that? And again, I've moved it a little bit closer to my mouth again, which is, I think, where it's going to have to stay, if I'm honest. Anyway, this is Jacob's version of what the hell is this? Jesus Wept. Come on, somebody give me some feedback on the sound here, people. I want to know if you can hear me. I want to know if there's some doubling. Literally, Tiny, I don't think there's a spec on these mics at all, man. They're awful. Well, they're not awful, but you know, at least they're getting closer. Amy Buffalo, I am not getting my cock out. Travis says it sounds decent. Amy Buffalo says it sounds like I'm flying a helicopter. Yeah, I thought it would be a bit close. I can turn things up, I just didn't want to. At the moment, none of the levels are hot. We're coming in really nice. How's that? Boring. Yes, of course, Amy Buffalo. I think it's a bit more intimate. But yeah, I think the mics have got to be well close to the mouth, if I'm honest. The stream is down! Oh no! Yeah, sketchy as fuck, yeah. So don't forget, both of these tracks are available on my album. Charlie Ryan's track is on disc 1 and Jacob's track is on disc 2, the remix album. Tony, I think this is just how to be fair, it's got to be better than it was, right? Surely. So yeah, shameless plug for the album. This is on the album. If you want the album, you have got a couple of days left. I believe you've got tomorrow left to go and get that and buy me a coffee. If not, then it will be available from Boomstick Records on the 1st of April, I am hoping. Yeah, before Tiny there was hiss and all kinds of things and God knows what. But I'll just kill the music, and from what I was hearing on the headphones, no hiss, am I right? No hum, no interference. To me, over the headphones, that sounded lush. Anyway, let's just finish off Jacob's track here. Yes, Jacob, this is indeed new mic testing. Hi, Elvira. How's it going, honey? Hopefully we'll be able to see you in a couple of weeks. Yeah, Jacob, here are the new microphones. And because they're so close to my mouth, I can pull all the gains down on the mixer, which is brilliant. So there's no hiss, there's no hum, there's no... You know, there shouldn't be there. I'm hoping. Yeah. So yeah, this is the way forward. These mics are cheap as fuck. I think it was about £8 for 2. So we've got 2. I'm going to order another 2 so that we've got enough for people when they come. And funnily enough, if we didn't have these little jobbers from the old microphones, I'd have to be using phantom power. So, you know, it was good that we got these in the first place anyway. I guess they're a little micro amp or some shit. I don't know. But anyway, all seems to be working, right? So yeah, just a little test. I'll get back to making some music and streaming music at some point. Somebody kindly reminded me the other day, was like, remember when you made music? And I'm like, no. He's like, never do I. Anyway, shall we end with something from the masters that have just come back? Oh, what happened there? Let's try that again. Yeah, Jacob rocking.
You call this pain. It's only a shadow. Pain has a...
Jacob says, sounds okay. Jen says, no hiss, no hum. Yeah, no hiss, no hum. Absolutely loving that. Let's just knock this on a bit. Oh wait, is that the masters? Yes, it is, because it's got the titles to it. So yeah, this is the one of the masters that have come back from Terry Oxby, who's very kindly mastering the album for me, which is a godsend because there were 17 tracks there. So let me know what you think of this. The vocals almost a bit too up front. I can tame them a little bit. Ian Whitworth just joined us. Like I say, just a little test. Little shameless plug for the album. The album's almost out. It's come back from master. This is one of the masters you are listening to right now. This is Wessex Acid Techno. Like I say, I'll listen to all this back here when we finish and make a decision for how the mics are going to go. Yeah, some odd looking chat with pigtails. In the middle of the screen, in the middle of a TB303. That's where all clowns should be. Yeah, I'm happy with the masters. I think I'd like to hear them in front of a big rig. Like we're picking up some of the music through the mics now. Yeah, I think it's going to be all positioning and stuff. It's like, so maybe there, something like that. Kieran, yeah, we modeled this on like an old Dave the Drummer track, I think. We're like, to listen to, I think it was the Pimp Pusher and the Panther, is it? And yeah, and we were like, okay, that's an acid techno track, let's make an acid techno track. And this is what came out. Yeah, I can see the mic picking up breathing, so anyway, that's got to be better than how it was, surely. Acid! It's a good fucking 10-minute long track, this one. But I can see this being played on dance floors, I really can. So, Pound for the Sound, it'll be out on Boomtick pretty soon. If you want to play this on your rig, please, Pound for the Sound, Boomtick Records. Stefan, somebody once said that I could, you can energise a crisp packet. Yeah, I like this one a lot. We went into the studio with the Sox box, going over to Warren Studio tomorrow to work on a tune for Owen Offset. Looking forward to that one very, very much.
Here is part of an interview with the subject just before LSD is to be administered.
My husband, before I hear I volunteered.
And I can start playing these out. I've got the masters now, I can start playing them out.
That's normal, I think so.
Well, a little while back, you took quite a series of psychological...
I do like taking an acid line to Ableton and doing stuff with it that you couldn't do in hardware. And I think this got cut up and glitched. I think. Jim Prendergrass is in the building! Need to figure out how to do that camera stuff and doing the flickery thing. We can do that one on tour now. Should we do one more from the album and then move on? Let's do the one that Serge has not heard very much of. Let's do Junkie Loser. Okay, one more from the album, then I'm off, people. You can enjoy your Wednesday night doing whatever it is that you do usually. So this is Junkie Loser. This was started in Dinosaur Gridlock Studio. Dinosaur Gridlock is currently off Facebook at the moment because he can't deal with the bullshit, and I don't blame him. And then it was taken to the War Minstrel Studio, tightened up a little bit more, and then Serge the Munter remixed it. And his track is on the track 2. My dears, just joined. I was gonna play your track now. I should have now that you're in the building. I'm trying to keep the remixes under wraps, Jacob, so that it's a bit of a surprise when you actually buy when you get the album. You know, you haven't actually heard all these tracks before. These are the ones that I'm kind of toting around because you know they were made by me and the War Minstrel predominantly. When the music stopped, there was a fuzz build-up. Yeah. Oh, we don't want that. Let me just stop the music a minute. There we go. So there's no music for a bit. Please give me some feedback on that little bit. And here comes the music. Thank you, Jens. Oh, Haley, I can't wait until I can tie them back here a little bit more and up. And they look like proper pigtails. At the moment, I feel like I'm 3 years old. You know, when they just on the head. That's gone. Excellent. Excellent. No problem. That's good. Feedback's good. That's exactly what this little test was for. Yeah, I stopped the music, mate, just to make, because Miles said that there was a hum build-up. Thankfully, there doesn't seem to be a hum build-up anymore, which is great. Yeah, we're going to have some sort of hum. That's just very mild, 60 hertz type hum machine noise. Hey, Tiny, for fuck's sake, move to England, man. Be my tech, for the love of God. Everything be on point. Anyway, Tiny, it's nice to see your name pretty active again, man. You disappeared off the radar for a little bit. Nice, almost icy feel to this one. Definitely techno. Tony says working on it. Venturing into psytrance territory. Whenever me and the War Minstrel write something, we kind of it tends to start out as like a very psy track, not trance, but psy track. And then we kind of sculpt it a little bit more to sound a little bit more gritty, dirty. But yeah. Oh, working on a track. Excellent, Tiny. Excellent. Yeah, Jacob. Well, literally, the mics pick up fuck all apart from the voice. It's crazy. So I'm hoping when there are a few mics involved that it's still going to be the same thing, because literally they're just here. Was Brian says, sounding good, Mark. Thank you very much. Like I say, shameless plug for the album, and mic tests. Hopefully we'll be getting a new camera pretty soon. Jim's got a system for us so that we can actually hear it better, and I do believe, like I said, that we can get things a little bit louder in the studio without it affecting what's going on over there. But please let me know how that is. I've just turned it up here. Okay, well, as soon as Mao's in the place, let's play Who's the Daddy? Yeah, Terry wanted to know if I was happy with the masters. I am very happy with the masters. You bastard! So this is a track. Where did this start off? Oh, Mao sent us over a drum beat and an acid line, and then we took it to the War Minstrel studio, tinkered around with it a little bit more. This is what you're hearing, and then Mao went off and made a track out of the original that he sent us, and that's on the album as well. No, this is it. Yeah, this is it. So, people, can you hear any doubling? I've just turned it up. I'm going to turn it up again. So yeah, that's quite loud in the studio now. How is that affecting the mic? Is that affecting the mic? Can you hear any double beats? Yeah, this track turned out really, really well. And Warren's like, I know the sample that I want to put in that. Excellent. Thank you, Tiny Bites. That's brilliant. This is what I was trying to do with do you remember when I tried to do the headphones that I'd built in microphones as well? I knew that if the mic was close, but because we were running the same stream and stuff in the headphones and the mic, and it was split separately, every time you moved the thing, just feedback. It was horrible. Excellent, Jim. Sounds good. Brilliant. That means we can crank it up in the studio. Right, Amy, if you're watching, out of the Buy Me a Coffee fund, can we order 2 more of these headphones, please? These microphones, even. That's brilliant. It really means we can crank it, and there's no issues. That's awesome. Jim says, like this so far, my commute album sorted. Jacob says some good music after a whole day of management training. Blessing. Jacob, I know you're working hard as fuck at the moment, man, and I appreciate every track that you put in. I really do.
Next time I'll fucking kill you.
I can hear this on a rig. Jim says, yeah, I'll get into work like a maniac. Well, shall we play something off of this too as well, as soon as we're here? Yeah, okay. As we open the show with a Charlie Ryan track, with the Charlie Ryan Degenerate thing, let's close with the no off switch version of that. Very techno, very techno. Up until 2 weeks ago, this track was very, very wrong. And I'm listening to it going, there's something wrong here. And we go over to Warren's place and it's moved like a quarter of the acid line one way. And I'm like, move it back. Jens, I'd love to sit here and play the whole album, man. I really, really would. Because as soon as it hits Boomtic, I can't play it like this without them picking up on it. The box, that is, the box. Like I say, take it to Ableton, chop it up a little bit, stick some delay on it. Oh, yes, please. Yeah, the album's very techno, people. The album is very, very techno. I'm very, very proud of the album. The people that are involved in it, there's loads of people involved in it. Jacob, Oliver, Jim, Serge, DJ Jones, Christ, who else? Leaf, Charlie Ryan, as I say, Prism Prime, Professor Dick to Beat, who else is there? Hells Yeah, Verm. Honestly.
Next time I'll fucking kill you!
Anyway. Right, this is the last one, people, I swear to God. Oh! Listen to that fucking kick, man. Anyway, this is Jimmy Scavenger and Oliver, called the Madonna Kebab, remixing Danger Zone. We'll end on Danger Zone again because it's fucking lovely. Anyway, thank you all for joining me for this little test. Testy. What's the album called and when is it available? You can get the album right now through my Buy Me A Coffee. The offer ends tomorrow at midnight through my Buy Me A Coffee. There are also other bits and pieces there. I'll put a link up on my pages in a minute. Yeah, fuck to that kick, hey Jacob? It's awesome, eh? The album is called In Acid We Trust, and the cover looks like... The cover looks like this. You can get this piece of artwork. I went to go scan it in the other day, but the printers didn't go quite as big as this. So, that's what the album will look like. It's called In Acid We Trust. Like I say, I'm very humbled and very thankful for everybody that is been involved with this. Warren Dancy for showing me how Ableton works and coming up with some amazing tracks along the way. Everybody who's been involved in the remixing part of this, everybody who's involved in an original track for this album, Terry Oxby for mastering and putting it out on Boomtic Records. Can't thank you enough for that, mate. The amount that you saved me in mastering alone is just ridiculous. Keep it in the family, as they say. Keep it in the family. Boomtic family. And honestly, the Scavenger and the Madonna Kebab have got some fucking awesome releases coming out at the moment. Scavenger's got like out of his ass coming releases, man. Honestly, it's ridiculous. Again, big things happening in the Southwest. Very proud to be part of that happening in the Southwest. Buy my album. Buy my album. Buy my album. It feels really good to be able to crank the speaker up back in here finally. No worries, mate. Thank you very much for joining us. Like I say, I'm going to play Danger Zone, the original of this, as we leave. Yoji's just joined us. Literally, you've joined in for the last 3 minutes of the test. This is a shameless plug for my album and a test for the new mics. Using the new mics, they seem to be working like a fucking charm. Jacob says Jim knows how to techno. No shit. Haley says brilliant. Yeah, man. Igor says, are you coming to Brighton this year? I do fucking hope so. At some point I hope somebody's going to book me around there. My sets are coming on absolutely beautifully. I'm working on stuff for next week where I am at Gloucester with the Keeper's Brew boys, who are absolutely sound geezers. If you're about next Friday and you're in Gloucester, check us out. Okay, Tiny says everything is where it needs to be, literally just below the lips. Alright, no worries, Tiny. Thank you very much for being my sound tech throughout this test. If you're lucky, I might get my testicles out. Kieran, is it techno when you play the Glastonbury pub? Literally, apparently the Keeper's Brew boys and myself will be doing live sets and DJ sets. So I'm guessing I'm going to be doing like 2 sets DJing and 1 set live. I'm taking the full beast. It was going to be the warm-up for Megadog, but Megadog isn't happening now, so the warm-up has now become the main event. And then I'm in Swansea the night after. By the way, that Danger Zone is me and Warren screaming into a mic. Danger Zone! So, that was Jimmy the Scavenger and the Madonna Kebab remixing The Degenerates and myself and Warren. Right, that was a test. It seems to have gone really, really well. You can listen to Danger Zone whilst I disappear. Thank you all so much for watching and helping me through the test. Seems like this is a fucking winner, so we are going to keep it. So yeah, thank you all very, very much. If you'd all like to hop on over to my Buy Me a Coffee page, hang on a minute. Just put a link up for my Buy Me a Coffee page where you can buy 17 tracks for the album. And this is the only place that you can get this track. It's the only place you can get all of the tracks. Right, people, it's been an absolute pleasure doing the little test. 23 of you, I hope I've entertained you for the past 36 minutes. This has been a shameless plug for the album. In Acid We Trust, available on Boomtech Records from April the 1st, I do believe. I will check that with Terry Oxby. This has been an Acid Clown production, and I'm out, people.